Charles Omuga Kabisae was born in 1960 in Kasagam, Nyamasaria, a locality in Kisumu East Sub-County, Kisumu County, Kenya. He hailed from a respected family in the area, with their patriarch known as the late Mzee Abisae, a man of community standing and had at least one brother who served as an area chief. His early years in Kisumu were shaped by the values of humility, service, and respect, qualities that would define his career on the national stage. Kabisae's formal education began at Muslim Secondary School, where he completed his secondary studies. Passionate about communication, he went on to train at the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, IK, also known as the Kenya Media Training College, in the late 1970s to early 1980s. Here, he honed the broadcasting skills that would propel him into one of the most recognizable voices in Kenya. His broadcasting journey started at the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC, in Kisumu, working in the dual Luo service. He quickly became known for reading obituaries and special public announcements, an important role in the pre-mobile phone era when radio was the heartbeat of community information. One of his earliest memorable moments came when he mistakenly announced someone's death only to learn they were alive. With grace and composure, he went back on air to correct the mistake, a display of professionalism that earned him a permanent role. In the early 1990s, Kabisae transitioned to the Kiswahili service at KBC headquarters in Nairobi, taking his voice from regional to national prominence. He became best known for Matangazo Maalum na ya Vifo, special death announcements delivered with a tone of deep empathy, solemnity, and respect. Alongside broadcasting icons like Leonard Mambombo Tena, he built a reputation as a voice that could carry both the nation's joy and sorrow. His career spanned decades, during which he earned the admiration of colleagues and the love of millions of listeners. Fellow journalists described him as simple, good-natured, and an inspiring mentor. To the Kenyan public, he was not just a broadcaster, he was a reassuring presence in difficult times, a constant companion whose measured delivery brought dignity to the airwaves. Even after his retirement around 2008, his absence marked the end of an era for traditional radio obituary segments. Despite his public presence, Kabisae kept his personal life private. There is no publicly available verified information about his wife or children, and his financial details remain undisclosed, with no credible estimates of his net worth. He was also one of the few media figures who managed to navigate a long career without becoming entangled in controversies, his reputation remaining untarnished to the end. In his final years, Kabisae battled a prolonged illness. On August 11, 2025, he passed away in Nairobi, aged 65. While some online speculation suggested kidney-related complications, no official medical details were released. His death prompted an outpouring of grief from Kenya's media fraternity, government officials, and listeners across the country. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi and fellow broadcasters paid tribute to him, calling him a broadcasting legend whose voice carried the weight of empathy and national unity. Charles Omuga Kabisae's story is not just that of a media professional, it is the story of a voice that became part of Kenya's national memory. Through his words, tone, and presence, he bridged distances, comforted the grieving, and brought a human touch to public service broadcasting. Even in silence, his voice continues to echo in the hearts of those who grew up hearing it.